Back to Classic Hits Gaming, your home of the three greatest decades of gaming: the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. This is my second session of WWF No Mercy. So, sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. I feel like even though this is my second session of WWF No Mercy, this is going to be a refresh. Okay, this is going to be a different take. Okay, we're going to start over because I feel like my WWF No Mercy live gameplay has gotten off to a bad start. I made a community post about this yesterday and this morning. Look, Classic Hits Gaming is not about me or my gaming skills or lack thereof at times. Classic Hits Gaming is about the games, these iconic, legendary, influential games. And as importantly, all of you lovely people who take the time out of your day to join these live streams. That's what matters. The games and you lovely people who give me your support. And I'm very, very much appreciative of that support as well. So it's important for me to remind myself what Classic Hits Gaming is all about and what matters. So I feel like I'm going to, even though this is session 2, I feel like in a way it's session 1 or session 0 because we're starting all over again, not just with WWF No Mercy, but with Classic Hits Gaming. You know, I'm going to take my time with these games. Okay, I'm going to give these games the love that they deserve, and I'm going to give you the content that you deserve, and I'm also going to give you the love and respect that you equally deserve as well. So I'm actually just want to sort out my live stream. I don't seem to see. There we go. I actually have the live stream on my other phone. So I currently have two phones. One phone here is my personal phone, and the phone that I'm using then to record live streams. That is primarily just for live streams. And I see that JC's World is in the live stream. Welcome, JC. First of all, I want to thank you for your continued support of Classic Hits Gaming. Your support is very, very much appreciative. I really do appreciate your support. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to join this live stream. JC, how are you doing? How is life in JC's world? You're very welcome, as always, to Classic Hits Gaming, my friend, which is your home of the three greatest decades of gaming: the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. This is my second session of WWF No Mercy, although it's going to act as session 0 because I feel this live stream is a restart, a reset, not just for the game No Mercy, but for this channel. I need to remind myself what matters in Classic Hits Gaming. It's not just about me, okay? It's about the games and you lovely people who take the time out of your day to join the live streams. That's what matters the most. I'm not going to let my competitiveness and my stress get the better of me. I'm not going to let that ruin the live streams. And if I get stuck in a game, so be it. If my skills suck at a game, so be it. It's the game that matters. I'm going to show these games the love that they deserve. And also, and just as importantly, all of you lovely people is what matters as well. So I'm going to give you all lovely people the respect and love that you deserve for taking the time out to join these live streams. Okay. I'm doing mid. Good. Well, mid is better than bad, I suppose. You know, I'm glad that you're doing good because it's 2:08 a.m. I keep forgetting how late it actually is over in your neck of the woods, as they say. That's pretty late. You should be getting some sleep, my friend. And it's a school day. Again, you should be getting some sleep, my friend. But I do thank you so much for your support, nonetheless. but I'm fine because you're streaming. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you so much that you would actually take the time 2:08 in the morning to join my live stream. Thank you very, very, very much. And hello, Dad. Welcome, as always, to Classic Hits Gaming, Dad. How are you doing today? Thank you for your support of Classic Hits Gaming. Thank you for taking the time to join this live stream. How are you doing today? Also, remember how I told you about how I liked the girl? That's right. But she liked my friend. Well, I actually helped her get closer to my friend. You know what, man? That takes true strength. I commend your strength for doing that. And I feel like you've done the right thing there. And again, it takes true strength to do that. Good job, my friend. Good friend. You are a good friend to both that girl and to your friend. You're welcome to Classic Hits. Hello, welcome to Classic Hits Fame. Fame. I'm famous gaming, JD. How are you, my son? I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. What about yourself? I feel like I feel like I've let go of what was destroying this channel, which was my competitiveness and stress. For no one, as I've been saying, Classic Hits Gaming is about the games and you lovely people who support this channel and the content and taking the time out of your day to join the live streams. That is what matters. So I'm going to start over. So what I want to do, again, even though I've done this in session 1, but because I'm starting over, I want to show you the Nintendo 64 for a little bit. Now, some of you lovely people will know already what the N64 is, because my target audience are gamers who grew up in the 80s, 90s, and 90s, or gamers who have a love and respect for the games and consoles that released in those decades. But I'm also aware that, you know, different kinds of gamers who grew up in different generations may also be joining these live streams. And for those people, you know, I want to kind of, and, you know, for everyone, you know, let's have a refresher of what the N64 basically is. There it is, the Nintendo 64. It's a console of many firsts. The big first about the Nintendo 64 is the fact this console gave us all true, real 3D gaming. So for the first time in the gaming industry, we had video game characters like Super Mario in Super Mario 64 fully rendered in 3D. The world around him was fully rendered in 3D, and you could move around in that game world in full, real 3D for the first time. This console here allowed that technology. I'll read your lovely comments in a moment. Also, as you can see, there are 4 connections that allow 4 controllers to be hooked up to the console, allowing for 4-player local multiplayer for the first time in the gaming industry. Also inside here, I'm actually going to see if I can take it out, actually. I don't know if I can. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to take this out. I wouldn't want to risk it. But inside here, this is a little device, right, that fits into this part of the N64. This is what's called an expansion pack. And you would buy this separately, put it in here, and what it would allow is select games to either look better or run better. It's a bit like what we know now as performance mode. So you could choose to have more higher frames or higher resolution by buying this expansion pack. Certain games were exclusive to the expansion pack, like Majora's Mask. So I suppose you could say the original Pro console, but you didn't need to go away and buy a whole new console. You just needed to buy that expansion pack. And of course, never mind everything on here now. Never mind my messy room as well. Of course, the most important part, I think, of the N64 console is the controller itself. This analog stick here allowed for true, full 3D gaming for the first time. I know it's a dirty controller. You dirty bastard of a controller. I'm now going to put my phone back into its tripod, which my dad actually gave me as well. My dad is basically not only gave birth to me, but gave birth to my gaming hobby. You know, he gave me my Sega Master System, the first video game home console I ever played. He gave me the tripod to fit the phone that he gave me as well. So thank you, Dad. Now, yeah, he is my actual dad. And not only did he birth me, but he birthed my gaming hobby. N64 has goated games. It does indeed Ocarina of Time, Super Mario 64, and of course, third party wise, WWF No Mercy, which is regarded as not only one of the greatest video games, one of the greatest video games of all time, but it's also one of the highest selling N64 games of all time. I'm going to blow this now. Pop it in here. Hopefully it will come on first time. So I feel like the consoles that I play these games on, they matter a lot. And it's important from time to time to show those consoles as well as the games as well. Mario 64 basically set a new high bar of gaming at that point. I think it's great, and I don't mean to sound so condescending, but I think it's absolutely great that somebody of your age can actually look at Super Mario 64 from that perspective. It's very refreshing because there's a lot of people of your age, I have to say, that would be looking down their noses at games like Super Mario 64. So I'm delighted that you can actually look at Super Mario 64 in that light and recognize it as such an important video game, because it really is. And it did, as you said, set the new high bar of gaming, because again, it gave us, for the first time, 3D gaming. You were looking at fully 3D rendered wrestlers in a fully 3D rendered space. The N64 hardware allowed that to happen. So it did indeed set a new bar in gaming. It was, I wouldn't say that it was way ahead of its time, but it definitely, paved the way. It definitely became the new norm for gaming. So, like, it didn't take long for other companies like Sony, with the Sony PlayStation, to kind of pick up where, to continue what N64 did. The Dreamcast, oh, that's ahead of its time though. But I see what you're saying, nonetheless. I'm so good. Glad for that. Majora's Mask low-key freaked me out when I was younger because some of... Hold on a second. When did you play Majora's Mask? Holy shit. What age were you when you first played that game? It is pretty creepy. It's not my cup of tea. I don't like to be timed in games. Obviously, Majora's Mask times you. It's like, hurry up, Johnny. Hurry the hell up. So I'm going to read a little description of No Mercy. I know I did this in yesterday's live stream, but I feel like I'm starting over, as I mentioned. Starting over for this channel and starting over for this game. So it was originally released in 2000 on the N64. It is regarded as one of the best wrestling video games ever made and became one of the best-selling games on the N64. It's the sequel to 1999's WWF Wrestlemania 2000, and it has improved graphics, a championship mode which includes storylines, and a more in-depth create a wrestler mode. You can pick one of many wrestlers from the Attitude Era in different match types, including the newly added ladder match across many different arenas. So it really is. I mean, if you're a fan of classic wrestling, particularly in the Attitude Era, this is definitely a game that you're going to have a lot of fun with. I was a big wrestling fan growing up as a kid. Not so much now, to be honest with you. So I played a lot of wrestling video games over the years. I've never really played this game. I didn't play it when it first came out. I tracked this game down a good few years ago, and I played a little bit of it. But this game is still very fresh to me, so I'm kind of experiencing this game for the first time, which is always nice. 8. Oh, I can imagine how creeped out you were playing Majora's Mask. I love Mario games, me as well. Who doesn't love a bit of Mario? My dad had his N64 lying around. Very, very good. I am classic, classic dad. Yes, you are. So I feel like I'm going to go back to championship mode, and I'm going to give that Royal Rumble another go. Oh, one thing as well that I want to show you again. So just bear with me now as I get everything I need. So you know how we have haptic feedback now on the PS5 DualSense controller, the amazing PS5 DualSense controller. Well, long before haptic feedback, we had a rumble pack. So we had to buy this little device separately, put in some batteries, attach it to the N64 controller, and we would get rumble for the very first time. So this was the original rumble, the original vibration. So I really like to show that history, talk about that history. Again, I'm aware that my target audience, is going to know what the N64 is going to know what No Mercy is going to know what the Rumble Pack is. But, maybe it was so many years. You know what? It doesn't even matter. It's like going to a museum. I mean, you might know your history, but it's always nice to get a reminder of our history. It's always nice to appreciate our history. So I don't really think it matters if the majority of my audience or my target audience knows these things. I just think it's nice to remind ourselves these things, show a bit of love. So I'll just pop that in there. Sorry I didn't show that. Just pop that in there. So this is going to give me rumble. Rumble in the jungle. The kids of this generation can't appreciate the OG games as they grew up with top tier graphic games like Black Myth, Wukong. Don't get me wrong, I want that game too, but they aren't able to appreciate it. I think you're right there, but what's interesting and what's important to point out as well is that a lot of gamers your age, and you've demonstrated this, actually do have an appreciation for games that released in the 80s, 90s, and 90s. So there's a lot of younger generation gamers who actually have a love and respect for classic gaming, which is great. But you are right, though. There are some gamers who just cannot or don't want to appreciate gaming from those decades. And look, that's perfectly fine. That's their preference. Who am I or anyone to tell them what they should and shouldn't like? But it's a very valid point. I mean, if you grew up with, as you pointed out, top tier graphics, it's kind of hard for those people then to appreciate anything that's lower than that. But people like me who grew up playing games of this generation, or people of younger age who mightn't have grew up with these games and with graphics like this, but still can get fun and enjoyment out of those games, yeah, I mean, there's many different people with many different preferences, which is perfectly fine. Give me back my Game Boy console. Hold that thought. You mean this Game Boy Advance? SP, I wonder if it's still working. Man, I literally have not turned this thing on in literally years, and the battery is still going. I don't think I have anything in it. I do have something. It's not actually. I have Tekken Advance on the Game Boy Advance SP. Not sure if it's still working. Well, it is working. There it is. Tekken Advance. Obviously, I won't play that on this live stream. There it is now. You ain't getting it back, boy. How far the gaming industry? Oh, the gaming industry has come very, very far. From the Rumble Pack to haptic feedback. From 3D gaming to 4K resolution. We've come a long way in gaming. But unfortunately, there's a lot of wrong with modern gaming, which I won't go into. We all know what's wrong with modern gaming. Concord, PS5 Pro, 800 with no disk drive and stand. I don't even remember the last time I played WWF or even WE game. I hear you, man. I hear you, Cabot. Kisser, love the name. You're very welcome to Classic Hits Gaming, which is your home of the three greatest decades of gaming, the 80s, the 90s, and the 90s. Of course, this is my second session of WWF No Mercy. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to join the live stream. Hope you're doing well. And yeah, I used to be big into wrestling, but not so much now, so I can relate to that. Welcome to Classic Hits Cabinet Classer. Exactly, welcome. Where is my... Oh, there it is. I want it back. I grew up with the Atari 2600 as a kid in the early 80s. I love that. I just love how retro that is. You are very welcome to this channel, my friend. it's yours, my son. Thank you. I already have one. You can actually have it. You can have it if you want. I got a Pokemon Pikachu. I got a Pikachu SP. I already wanted a Game Boy. I always wanted a Game Boy growing up because I just loved the feeling of the console and how cool the games look. However, I never got one. Ah, well, I mean, maybe pop into your local retro store if there is one near you and have a look. And hopefully, it's not too expensive. So Rumble Pack has been inserted, and I'm going to play Championship World Heavyweight. I'm going to go as The Undertaker. I loved The Undertaker growing up as a kid watching wrestling. You can also rotate every wrestler by using the analog stick, and you can change the attire as well by pressing the C stick left or right. So this is kind of his late Ministry of Darkness appearance. This is he's like full on, like, well, not full on, but kind of when he was, the very beginning of his biker gimmick. I'm gonna go with the late Ministry design, definitely. No games for it. I have plenty of games for the Game Boy Advance. I'm 51 now. I love that. Anyone who thinks that gaming is for kids, there was a 51-year-old gamer in the live stream right now. How amazing is that? You're very welcome. Very, very welcome. I've seen it all and played all over the years. This is a person to listen to. If this person has an opinion about gaming, you listen to that person because this person has been there from the start. So if this person has an opinion about modern gaming, I think it's very important to listen to a gamer of that age. How are you, the Divine Void, my good friend? Welcome back to Classic Hits Gaming. And I'm sorry about yesterday's live stream. You were in yesterday's live stream, and I'm very sorry about that. I lost track of who I was. I lost track of what this channel is and what this channel is about, what matters. What matters is the games. The consoles they're on, the decade they were released in, what makes these games so amazing, what makes them so classic, and of course, all of you lovely people and the support you give to me and this channel is what matters. So how are you doing today, Divine Void? You're very welcome to the live stream. I used to love WWF/E, like I could not go a day without watching, same here. People play wrestling games, but as I got older, I relate to you guys, I still know what it is. I just it's not my cup of tea anymore. That's how I feel about it. Won't have time to use it with my busy schedule. No problem. Thing anymore. The feeling faded away. That's pretty much what happened to me as well. Well, actually, there's many reasons why I went off wrestling. I won't get into them. Welcome indeed. Very welcome. There is a 99-year-old woman. Yes, there was a very elderly woman. I think she played a bit of Skyrim. There's also a woman that plays Animal Crossing as well. It's all good in the hood, my friend. Thank you. It's all good in the SmackDown Hotel. I love it. So this is not going to be a session of, this is not going to be an esports competition. There will be a qualifying match for the Royal Rumble. This is about the game. It's not about me or my skills. This is about you lovely people who are tuning in to watch this right now. If you win the Royal Rumble, you will make it to Wrestlemania for a challenge for the World Wrestling Federation Champion. Undertaker's opponent is like, imagine that, it's going to be Taka every single time, even if you play the Undertaker. Imagine Undertaker fighting Taka. That's a bit unfair, I think. I'll be back and forth, no problem. Doing some morning cleaning, taking care of my mom. Very good. We all need to look after our family, absolutely. Long story short, stay away from drugs, everyone. Absolutely. Good message there, my friend. I have seen a lot of changes over the years and still amazed how real the games are getting. Yes, they are absolutely getting more and more realistic in every way. I mean, visually, from the point of view of physics as well, the way that your characters move, how you interact with the game world. Very, very, very realistic. You're correct there. What are your overall thoughts on modern gaming? Do you think modern gaming is in a good place overall, apart from the technical advances? I mean, how do you feel about Concord? How do you feel about Suicide Squad sales? How do you feel about like the reaction that those kind of games get? How do you feel about the PS5 Pro costing €800? I'd like to hear your thoughts. Some people out there think when you're old, you can't do anything. Yes, there's a lot of younger, there is a lot of young people out there that have that kind of mentality where it's like, oh, well, you're old now, you can't do anything. And like, I think these people who have that mindset are very, very delusional. And I think they're living in their own little kind of like self kind of contained bubble that was given to them by society. And they just, yeah, they just have this kind of like very, very self focused, tunnel vision mindset. Yeah, not to go too deep, but yeah. I'll be dead by the time the holodeck from Star Trek. You know what? I don't know what that is because I don't watch much Star Trek, but I'm guessing you're talking about holographic technology. I have a suspicion that Nintendo is going to have some kind of AR holographic technology in the Switch too. What game did you first play, Kabakis? Oh, that would be a good one. That would be a good one. Well, you say you started with the Atari, so it's going to be an Atari game anyway. Rules are not selectable. Normal single match. There are no set requirements to clear this match. The story will progress whether you win or lose. However, the story will change accordingly. You know, I feel like it's a very... This is what's great about Classic Hits Gaming. It's refreshing. You know, there's a lot of YouTubers out there, streamers out there that will be streaming the latest wrestling games. So we see all the latest wrestlers and the latest matches and the latest pay-per-views. But it's so nice to kind of get a classic perspective on, you know, wrestling gaming and seeing wrestlers from the Attitude Era and seeing the Attitude Era Raw is War Arenas, the theme songs as well. So PlayStation had the SmackDown series, and before that it had the Warzone and Attitude, and even In Your House, I think, before that. So on N64 we had wrestling games like Wrestlemania 2000, and now we have No Mercy. I think later on then on the Xbox then had Raw, I think. So again, this game is critically acclaimed. It's both commercially and critically acclaimed actually. And for reasons like its graphics, its gameplay. Oh, what a maneuver from Taka. Oh, Undertaker. Oh, and a low blower. This guy plays really dirty. He plays extremely dirty. Can't comment on gaming as I don't play, but love to watch gaming online. Thank you, but I was actually referring to Cabot Kisser. Combat from Atari 2600. I haven't even heard of that game. That's crazy. I love that perspective. Extreme retro perspective on gaming. Is that the one with the blue and red pixels walking around worlds? And well, obviously they fought. It'd be crazy if JSC actually knew this game, and I didn't. As a kid, I do remember my mom and dad had a RCA studio. Jesus. All we had was Matt and Blackjack. This was before we got the Atari. That is crazy. To go that far back with. I love that. all the signs in the audience and the passionate fans showing their support. If he plays dirty, why don't he watch himself first? Oh God. Is combat from the Atari 2600 where there was a blue pixel person on one side and a red one on the other side, and they shoot pixel balls at each other, Captain Kisser. Sounds like a very interesting game. Or do we kill them with the smell? Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? I had to do that. I blame my mom and dad for getting me hooked on video games. It's as bad as getting hooked on crack. I disagree completely. You could have done a lot worse with your life. If you ended up being hooked on crack, man, your life would be terrible. Would be absolutely terrible. Believe me, there's nothing really bad about getting into video games. The referees allowing all of this. It's a disgrace. Crack is bad. Absolutely, drugs are bad. Okay. So Park reference, love that. There. Nothing wrong with a bit of video gaming. Last ride. Pretty sure that was last ride. A lot of people out there think children should not be playing games, and those same people are happy enough with their kids doing things that are far more fucking dangerous than video games, which is kind of crazy when you stop and you think of it. You know what I mean? 40 Gumble, welcome to Classic Hits Gaming. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to join the live stream. I always felt like the rope break detection was too wide. Yes, they're cheating. The game is cheating. The game is cheating. Welcome to Classic Hits Gaming, 40 Gumble, your home of the three greatest decades of gaming, the 80s, the 90s and the 90s. This is my second session of WWF No Mercy on N64. Great to have you in the live stream. Hope you're doing well and enjoy. I still got a lot of my systems I collected over the years, from yard sale to flea markets. I even picked up some form thrift. Oh, that's actually pretty crazy. Like, I mean, I do have a pretty average collection of classic gaming. So it was nice to pop into either a retro store or, as you said, like yard sales and seeing some old retro games and consoles. At least parents know where they are and they're doing when they're playing a game. Yeah, well, when it comes to online though, it's a completely different story. Coming from my view, drugs is bad and gaming, well, it's like a double-edged sword. Let's say I intended I have played GTA 5 now. I have good parents, so I obviously don't commit crimes in real life. I've been playing GTA since I was a kid as well, so Believe me, like, you know, the notion of, you know, violent video games making you violent is bullshit. But the other hand, if they are bad parents, they won't care about the child. Exactly. And I will be influenced by the games instead of my parents. Yeah, the thing is, like, I think video games have influenced me in a good way. Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, the character, the boss, has become my moral compass. You know, not moral compass, but her view on the world, I completely agree with. We should leave the world as it is while fighting for what we believe in, but at the same time respecting the will of others. You know, we shouldn't be looking at the world from the point of view of borders and nations, you know, separating us. The world is one. We should leave it at that. Shout out to the boss from Metal Gear Solid 3, Snake Eater. Ooh, there we go. Here we go, lads. Last ride, but it's going to be a rope break. Last ride. His hands were right next to the rope. He was knocked out. I knocked him the fuck out. They had to remove the Undertaker's theme song in a few wrestling games. I didn't realize it was as early as No Mercy, but he had Kid Rock, American Badass. I think it was called American Badass. Is it called American Badass? I am American Badass. Do 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 whatever the hell it was. And of course, then Limp Bizkit keep rolling. What the fuck? I don't even know the names of those songs, but evidently they've been removed from select wrestling games. I love The Undertaker. He's my husband. True. I went to Goodwill years ago, and I found iMac G3 for 12. I don't even know what that is. I feel so young. I feel like a Zoomer compared to you, my friend. It's hilarious. I damn near broke my neck getting up front to play it. The world is ending soon. The Lord, please now stop that. Look, I'm not against religion, but I'm not the most religious person, and I don't want to be bringing religion into this, especially if it's going to be negative like that. Look, everything comes to an end, but we're here now, we're alive now, so let's talk about what's here now, and not talk about what could be coming. You know, please, God help us all. No pun intended. I mean, constant losing to bosses in games made me learn how to swear when my parents asked me when I learned the F-bomb from I told them it was the game. I love that. And they said, nice, you were learning. That's hilarious. I always had a gamer rage, which I'm trying to control, especially when it comes to Classic Hits gaming. But I've always had rage, even when I was first playing my Sega Master System, when I got stuck in Sonic the Hedgehog. How many fucking replays are there? Jesus. Let's skip the replays. There's too many replays. See, that was an epic match there now. If that was the modern wrestling games, I would have had a 5-star match there now with the amount of replays that are on that. I'm taking up a runners in case. If that's coming up in there. Is that coming up in the stream yet? This is my runner. I'm taking it off. Or trainer. depending on what part of the world you're from. I gotta say that some of the faces look hilarious. I know the game is critically acclaimed for its graphics, but I got... stop now. Repent now. But just stop now. Stop bringing your Christian bullshit into this live stream. I don't mean to be putting it that way, no, but just please. I also found an Apple II with 2 floppy drive at Goodwill for 15. Man, you're making me feel so young now. Oh my god, the floppy disk era. That's hilarious. You're right, it's all in the day. You know what I mean? So, you know, the world hasn't ended yet. The world hasn't ended yet, so can we just, can we like chill for a little bit, please? Next. Uh-oh.
Championship.
Yes. Okay. But right now, I'm here. You're here. This is No Mercy on the N64. This isn't the end of the world. Thank you. I don't know why the video quality has gone all bright all of a sudden. Maybe if I just... Yeah, that actually helped a little bit, actually, I don't know. There's enough natural light in the room for now, I think. God, it's actually a lot better, actually. I don't think you can see anything else in the room. About how do we know we are... Oh, just stop. Please. You had better remember what your purpose at the Royal Rumble is. It could decide your entire career. It could go 3 different ways. You will only get to face me at Wrestlemania if you're the last one standing in the ring at the Royal Rumble. It's my Triple H impression. Did you see the new MK1? I have stayed away from all the videos because I want to go into that story expansion fresh as a vegetable. See, I'm in the dark. You're in the dark. I did pick a few Atari computers from Goodwill. All these computers I found in the early to mid 90s before eBay and the internet came along. Very, very good. What is it about, Divine Void? It's about Havoc. And how he spits in the face of Fire God Liu Kang's peace and control. Because in his era, it is anarchy. That's what it's about, literally. The Royal Rumble will decide the fate of all the superstars here tonight. It's all up to you. Which of the 3 paths you will take. I won't spoil it, but check it out. No, I'm going to wait until the game. Be right back, I'm watching. Okie dokie, enjoy. New Ghostface Fatality. It's worth buying. It's better than Concord. that's going to be my excuse now for everything. Better than Concord, bro. Good luck, Undertaker. He doesn't need luck. So I'm just going to watch the video quality to see if it gets too dark, I'll put back on the light. It's just that it was a bit too bright there earlier. I'll just check from time to time. And you can let me know in the live chat as well if the video quality seems too bright or seems too dark. I'll see what I can do. Still no Shang Tsung in it. Oh, I'd say he'll be in it. Check out, what's Dustborn? Oh, you think you were telling me about that last time. Dustborn. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? I love that Titantron. That was when he returned at Judgment Day. That's when we got to see the biker gimmick. But he did tease, like he did tease the biker gimmick for a while before he left and came back as the American Badass. He teased it at a very late ministry. Like he started to show up like in normal, like casual clothes from time to time, and he just seemed more human, a lot less Undertaker. So that was the first kind of. That's probably what inspired the biker gimmick. The biker gimmick was really like, this is what the Undertaker is really like. Do you know? This is his humane side, really. So video quality seems okay. I'm not sure if there's. I know that the camera on my phone has 2K, which is better than HD. But I don't know how to change the settings of my YouTube live streams to make sure that it's recording at that resolution. I don't even know if there's a way you can do that. Does anyone know how to do that? Please. Oh, Perry Saturn is straight after me. He's just out to kill me. I think they're all out to kill me. See, they know who I am. And they're like, oh, we gotta get rid of Taker. There has been an elimination already. Perry, what are you doing? We can't... Didn't he actually do that? He actually did something like that in the match before. I'm pretty sure of it. It's Taka Michinoku, the #1 announcer. Left for a double team. Again, Saturn, you can't pin. It's a Royal Rumble. What are you doing? Whoa! That was cool. Ghostface Fatality is clean. Also, the animalities look pretty. The animalities are fantastic. They were first introduced, I think it was Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. It was definitely one of the Mortal Kombat 3 games anyway. They're fun, they're different, you know what I mean? I liked when Ed Boon and John Tobias just went crazy and went beyond fatalities, you know, babalities, friendships, animality. I actually kind of prefer the original brutalities as well, because they took so much effort to, you know, to do them. But yeah, I like the alternative, like, you know, alities, the alternative finishers, than just your standard fatality. It's Essa Rios. You can't pin. It's a Royal Rumble. You have to throw your opponent over the top rope to win. Perry, you just ruined the whole match. Eliminated. So the Royal Rumble is, I say arguably, it has to be hands down the longest match type in the game. Because there's over 30 wrestlers you have to eliminate. Oh, here's Edge. People think they know him. It's Rikishi. Rikishi looks very detailed there, actually. Has to be said. How many games would you say you have played over the years? Honestly, I couldn't count. Well over. I mean, come on. We're talking about my entire life. Oh my God. Hundreds. Hundreds. Little more than hundreds. Look at Rikishi though. For an N64 game, he probably looks the best in the game, from what I've seen. Rikishi looks so good in this game. I can't believe that. And for Rikishi's friends, Scotty Too Hotty, will it be every man for himself? I wonder. It's Steve Blackman. But he's white. Lies. What was the worst game you played? It's a tough one, really. I'll have to get back to you on that one. Hold that thought. Hold that question. I'll answer it soon. But I will answer your question about the worst game I played. I'm trying to sleep. Farewell, my friend. Good night, GSC. Thank you for taking the time. I should say good morning. Thank you for taking the time to join the live stream in such a late time. Sleep well. Catch you in the next live stream, my friend. What will be the hardest? Sifu. Without a shadow of a doubt. Sifu. Platinum that game took a lot out of me and changed me as a gamer as well, to be honest. This Viscera, he looks so pissed off. It's Big Boss Man. His theme song sounds very like Stone Cold Steve Austin's theme song. Right, you know what was hard for me to beat, but I won. I'm gonna guess this is one of those like oh, what is it? The Game of Life or something like that. Watch. Oh, Undertaker versus Viscera. These guys are supposed to be friends. There's no friends at the Royal Rumble. It's test. This is a test. This is a test. Test, test, test. This is a test. That's not his theme song, but I said I sing. I'm going to get back to your question about the worst game, because I'm going to have to try to answer that question. It's Freddie Mercury. Dear God, it's Freddie Mercury. How are you doing? Welcome to Classic Hits Gaming, Freddie Mercury. You never know who's going to drop by on Classic Hits Gaming. How are you doing today? Welcome to Classic Hits Gaming, our home of the three greatest decades of gaming, the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. This is my second session of WWF No Mercy on N64. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to join the live stream. Hope you're doing well. No, you do know. I don't know. No mercy. I'll show no mercy on your soul. Wadey Inc., you're very welcome to Classic Hits Gaming for my No Mercy live stream. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to join the live stream. Hope you enjoy. You have said it to me. I know, but I'm not going to say it in the live stream because it's just not the right place and time. This is a gaming live stream. Come on now. Penny, a.k.a. Alfie Moon from EastEnders. How are you doing, my friend? You're very welcome to Classic Hits Gaming, which, as you know, is your home of the three greatest decades of gaming, the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. Right now I am playing WWF No Mercy on N64. Great to have you in the live stream. Hope you're doing well. Yo, you're going on a plane. Where are you going? To Barcelona. I can't even say it. Barcelona, yeah. Barcelona. Very good, man. You're looking forward to that now. When are you going? You can watch Classic Hits Gaming and playing. Who's this? It's the British Bulldog. No, I'm waiting. No. Wait, you're actually like in the airport now. Bye, stay safe. You as well, safe journey if you're leaving now. That's fantastic. Enjoy. Hey Penny, I pray for a safe travels. Didn't actually realise he was in the airport like literally right now. Having coffee and watching the news at the same time. What's happening in the news? Anything positive? I would doubt it. It's Dean Malenko. They all look so pissed off. British Bulldog looking like John Cena. Oh, this is Pick on Taker Day, is it? The CPU does a real bad job at trying to eliminate the opponents. The worst game I ever played. I generally can't think of it. No. What the hell? I thought Edge came out already. It's Mark Henry. Eliminated. I love when they say that. What goes up? You literally asked me that question numerous times on this channel. Honestly. You silly goose. It's Chris Jericho. What are you doing, Malenko? It's a Royal Rumble match. Cop yourself on. Goodbye, Malenko. Ha 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 ha. No Mercy is one of my favorite wrestling games, and it's my honor and pleasure to shine the spotlight on one of your favorite wrestling games of all time. That's what Classic Hits Gaming, is all about. You, lovely people, and the game. Delivering to you this game that is one of your favorite wrestling games of all time. Welcome to Classic Hits Gaming. Ron Moore, if I pronounce your name correctly. This is your home of the three greatest decades of gaming, the 80s, the 90s, and the 90s. And of course, this is part 2 of my WWF No Mercy live gameplay. It's so nice to bring you this game. And thank you. Yeah, Super Mario Bros. 3 poster. I'll show you a little bit there. Super Mario Bros. 3. I was actually streaming that game a while back on this channel as well. You can check that out on my playlist if you want. The Rock is the best. The Undertaker is better. I love the 80s and 90s. Fantastic. You're in the right place then on Classic Hits Gaming. My second favourite Mario game. What's your favourite Mario game of all time? What's your number 1 favourite Mario game? It's Crash. It's Crash Bandicoot. Oh my god. It's China. China is in the Royal Rumble. Look at this, baby Yank. We've got diversity. Okay, Chris, that was a bit overkill. I just want to go. They're too fucking bad. It's gone now. Super Mario 64, I'd say the same here, man. Same here. Super Mario 64 Sunshine also has a nice place in my heart. But Super Mario 64 being the first Mario game I actually played actually on N64 because I was a Sega guy. I grew up with Sega Master System, so I was more of a Sonic guy than a Mario guy. But when I eventually played Super Mario 64, so much fond memories of playing that game. Mark Henry got eliminated just like China eliminated him with the Royal Rumble. Oh God, it brings back memories. Speaking of, LOL, Mark Henry got lucky here. When Mark Henry gave birth to a hand, or Mark Henry basically banged Mae Young when she gave birth to Mark Henry's hand. Oh God, I miss those days in wrestling. Nearly had a fall off the bus. Jesus Christ. They never pull in to the stop, right? Fucking hell. What, just there? Or when? When did this happen? You okay, like? When I got the NES back then, I played it. I played Super Mario Bros. So many times, I got sick of playing it until I got a new game. Oh, this is what I love about Classic Hits gaming, you know, being able to kind of, bring those memories back to all of us, you know, and just forget modern gaming, you know what I mean? Why would you do that, Crash? It's Farouk. Damn. Trying to give him Undertaker a power bomb. Oh my God. Goodbye, China. Nice knowing you. I'm fine. Well, that's good at least. Oh, you were on your way back. That's good. Good. Glad you're doing good. I used to love Royal Rumbles. You never know who's going to show up. I think Astrobot on PS5 feels like a Royal Rumble. You never know who's going to show up. Oh my God, it's Leon Kennedy. Oh my God, it's Kazuma from Yakuza. Crazy, carry on. Call some Road Dog. Jesus Christ. We're halfway there. You wouldn't see the CPU eliminate people that much. It's weird. I remember reading in the Nintendo Power. I take it that you are American, my friend. Oh my God, we never had those magazines over here. I don't think we did anyway. Oh, gaming magazines, man. I miss gaming magazines, particularly because of the demo discs that used to come with them years ago when we were supposed to get the CD add-on for this. Oh, the original PlayStation. Man, it doesn't get any more like historical than the original Sony PlayStation, which was supposed to be the CD add-on to the Super Nintendo, but the partnership between Sony and Nintendo didn't work out very well, which led to Sony making their own PlayStation. Then they scrapped it. That was where Sega got Nintendo with the Sega CD. Yes, and of course we got the Sony PlayStation. So something good came of it, Sony PlayStation. Look at that face. Look at that grin. That's the smiling man. It's Emu, the smiling man, making his way to the Royal Rumble right now. Holy shit. It's Val Venus. Hell, Sony gave Nintendo the middle finger with the PlayStation. Yeah, they were like, well, you know what, and Nintendo fucked over Sony because at the last second, literally, I think at the event where Nintendo and Sony were supposed to unveil the Sony PlayStation, which was again supposed to be a CD expansion to the Super Nintendo. Nintendo decided to work with, I think it was Philips or Panasonic, one of those anyway. So Sony were like, well, fuck off, we'll make the PlayStation. Do you know what I mean? Hello there, Miss Love. Welcome to Classic Hits Gaming, your home of the three greatest decades of gaming, the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. This is part 2 of my WWF No Mercy live gameplay. Thank you for taking the time. Audio data to join the live stream. Hope you're doing well and enjoy. Right now we're in a Royal Rumble match. I think I've been eliminated. Look at Albert. Oh my God, look at this guy. Where are you from? I am from the Republic of Ireland, my friend. What about yourself? Hardcore Holly now making his way to the ring. And a short journey for Hardcore Holly. Oh, it's The Rock. Oh my God, he looks determined to win the Rumble. I think it's time for Undertaker to step back for a second. Oh, The Rock is saying just bring it to Taker. Gotta get out of there. Get out of the danger zone, so to speak. Too bad Nintendo screw up with the 64DD drive. Yeah, they did. They did. I would love to own one if it came out in the stores. We would have had Super Mario 64 2 on that thing, actually. I am your dream. You're one of the multiple accounts of my dad. That's what you are. Trying to trick me. The Rock trying to break the back of Taker. Goodbye, Rock. Nearly, but as you say, nearly never milked the cow. I don't know where the fuck that saying came from. It makes no sense. It's Billy Gunn, aka... Oh my god, there's a face. That is definitely Emio the Smiling Man. We thought he made his way to the ring earlier, but that's definitely him. Nap time soon before I cook dinner. Okie dokie, enjoy your nap, enjoy dinner, and thanks for taking the time to join the live stream. See you next time. Just like the Sega Saturn, we never got the 4MB card. Didn't even know that existed. I love your perspective, because I didn't even know half of these things. Video CD adapter, we never got here in the US. Yeah, the Saturn was a really, that was a flop for Sega. And of course the Dreamcast then was the final straw for Sega. But thankfully as a company, Sega are still around, and it's a pity that Microsoft don't take a page out of Sega's book and just fuck off. from the console business anyway, at least. Who's this? It's Steven Richards. It's JBL, aka Bradshaw. I had the Japanese 4MB cart for the Sega Saturn, and it does work on the US version. I genuinely don't even. What is it? What exactly is it? What does it do? Let's go indeed. Husky D's. Welcome to Classic Hits Gaming, your home of the three greatest decades of gaming, the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. This is my second session of WWF No Mercy. Great at having a live stream. Hope you're doing well. Currently playing a Royal Rumble match right now. Stop with the submission, Bradshaw. This is a Royal Rumble. Come on. It's Kane! It's The Undertaker's brother, Kane! Kane is alive! And he's going straight after his brother, The Undertaker. And he's been eliminated. And it's the Godfather himself. That was a close. I was almost an elimination there, actually. Thankfully, he fell. You can't pin me, Godfather. Angel is always my son. Miss Love says hi. Well, tell her hi as well. You have many other personalities. Catching the next live stream. I love classic games. Well, you were in the right place, and thank you so much for that support, because this is your home of classic gaming. Great to have you in the live stream. Thank you for support. The 4MB cart is like the 4MB thing for the N64. Oh, so the expansion pack, memory upgrade for the Sega Saturn. Very, very good. See you in the next stream. Indeed. You can't pin. Stop trying to pin. We're down to the final four. Or the final three, I mean. Really gone mad. The Fame Master, I think it was called. Undertaker's getting tired now. And so is Johnny. Woohoo! Now we're on to the final three. And Undertaker has been eliminated. And the winner of the Royal Rumble is Billy Gunn. That was a long Royal Rumble match. I wonder if Nintendo ever regrets screwing up the deal with Sony. I'd say they have, to be honest with you, because they would have had games like Final Fantasy VII on it with the CD-ROM technology. That's what they lost though, on the CD-ROM technology, and what that would have meant for Nintendo moving forward. Absolutely. So I'll do chapter 3 and then I'll end the live stream, because I am getting very tired. That was a long Royal Rumble match, wasn't it? Chapter 3. Oh, it's Mr. McMahon. I feel so much better today. Now that Undertaker is no longer the #1 contender at the Royal Rumble because of my brilliance. I told all the other superstars they would be fired if Undertaker was the winner of the Royal Rumble. That explains why everybody was after me. Typical Vince McMahon. But it looks like they'll keep their jobs. Hi, Undertaker. Now you know the extent of my power. You should also do as you're told. Oh, really, McMahon? Oh, here he is. He's pissed off now. Shut your mouth, Vince. Doesn't matter what you've done. You think you have power? But you're nothing but a pimple on a donkey's ass. If you have the guts, why don't you try and take me one-on-one? Exactly, Vince. What you say about that? I won't be fooled, Undertaker. I'm not an athlete. I'm a businessman. My brain is not distorted by muscles like yours. But if you put your career on the line, you've got a deal. But I get to choose the type of match. Do you still have the balls to face me? This is your chance to step in the ring with me. Step in the ring with me. You got it. I will put my career on the line. Anything for the opportunity to beat your sorry ass. But you have to put something on the line as well. I think you should put the opportunity to wrestle in the main event at Wrestlemania on the line. And one more thing. I want it to be a cage match. I will end your candy-ass career. A cage match with Vince McMahon. This is fucking hilarious. Let's go. Ha! Only requirement to clear this match is to win. Continues left. 1. Well, obviously there's going to be some kind of interruption or something, because it's not going to be a straightforward cage match. Put the Undertaker and Vince McMahon. That fucker has something up his sleeve. Look at him. Old Vinnie Mac himself. Vincent Kennedy McMahon. The man who looks like he's fucking constipated. Walk into the ring. Look at this. Oh, Vince is hanging in there with the Undertaker. I wasn't big into the N64 back then. I did have a few games for it. What kind of games did you have? It was the same, really. For me, it was Super Mario 64. I had Mortal Kombat Trilogy. I had another fighting game I forget the name of. But yeah, I wasn't really kind of huge. I wasn't really huge into it. No, at the time, anyway. Ooh. What a clothesline from McMahon. He's playing with the cage. He's playing with the cage. I don't know if it... Oh, God. I generally want to go out. Oh, I hope that... Oh, no, he claims. I've got one continue left anyway. Vince McMahon has beaten The Undertaker in a cage match. Can you believe that? Crazy. I did have Mario 64 and both Zelda games, but they are some I forgot. Well, I got two very, very good games right there. Games that would have defined the N64. Super Mario 64, not only defining N64, but defining gaming, being the first real, true 3D game. So now I know how to actually climb. Oh, you fucker. Oh, and then he goes up. No. I'm happy enough to give it another go. I'm not getting stressed out or anything. I'm just happy enough to give it another go. I know I said it wouldn't leave my competitiveness negative out of me, but that's not really. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Hopefully, no my save data has been saved. Oops. That would be annoying if it wasn't. Because I know how to play the game now. Whereas with the Royal Rumble, it was different because I didn't want to be like the idea of me starting the Rumble all over again. Was not a nice feeling. Oh, and it's starting from scratch. So I actually have two. I'll have two continues in total. Shut up, Vince McMahon. What about wrestling? Were you into wrestling? I miss the days where you can use cheat codes in games to get stuff. I know, and big head modes. All those kind of funny cheats. Yeah. Did you have those shark? I think they're called shark cards. No, not shark cards, but what the hell was it called? Where you actually put in the code, like you were coding a game. I used that for Final Fantasy X, I think. Remember, I don't know if anybody remembers, if anybody's a wrestling fan, but when Undertaker was fighting Vince McMahon at Survivor Series. Oh my god. And the Buried Alive match. What a match. And he's won again. I missed it. Oh yeah, I had both the game and Genie, and then later on. Yeah, Game Shark. I knew I got it right. Vinnie Mac has proven to be quite a competitor. Oh, what a counter from Taker. Let's get my number one contendership. Bye-bye, Vince. Bye-bye, Vince. I've got a card to plug in the back of the PlayStation called Goldfinger. Man, never hear. I mean, I love the gaming history that you are delivering to me right now, man, because I didn't know anything about these things, and it's so nice. I'll Google a golden finger. I hope something dirty doesn't come up now when I Google golden finger. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know what would pop up nowadays. Listen to me play the copied PlayStation games. Oh, you pirate. You nasty pirate. I'm only joking. Very good. I heard Vince sold WWF. Yeah, TKO are basically yeah, it's TKO now. And then there's a parent company as well then. But I actually forget. Endeavor is the parent company. TKO no own WWE. So yeah. Vinnie Mac. Do you smell what the Rock is cooking? Wait, what can I save? This says continue. Oh, there we go. Save. Now, let me tell you something, brother. If I turn this game off, like power it off, I actually think that I will lose my save progress. Which doesn't make any sense because when I loaded up this game, there was some guy called Galvin who had a save file on it. So I don't know. But I know that yesterday when I went to save my game and I turned it off and back on again, my save progress was lost. That could have something to do with the chip inside the cartridge itself because a lot of N64 games, including Super Mario 64, actually allowed you to save your progress without a controller pack. Because there's a chip in the actual cartridge itself that allowed you to save. So hopefully so if it's not in the next live stream, if I can't load my save file in the next live stream, I will just play some expedition matches for the next few sessions. So this is gonna do it for the live stream. Thank you so much, seriously, for taking the time out of your day to join my live stream. Very, very much appreciated. Hope that you enjoyed. And I will see you all next time on Classic Hits Gaming. See you later, everyone. Thanks for watching.